Andre 3000 has proven his right to be named in the rap GOAT conversation for as long as hip-hop heads can remember, possessing one of the most seamless deliveries and flawless lyricism the genre has ever seen. However, as more new artists get added to the expanding list of greatest rappers to ever do it, the Atlanta-born MC's legacy is brought under question. Is Andre 3000 as great as people say he is? Is he really the best rapper of all time? Join us in this video as we dive deep into the life and artistry of one of rap's most eccentric musicians, revealing how well his skills have stood the test of time. Dubbed as hip-hop's true poet, Andre 3000 has been cited as an influence by many undeniable rappers from the past and present, which further deepens his grasp on the GOAT title. He had this to say of himself on an NPR interview in 2023.
Say that I've noticed that I think I'm a catalyst kind of artist, and what I mean by that is I think I'm being used in ways to be watched, you know, like to be inspiring to people, and to me that's the best thing ever, man. Like to inspire someone else to do something else, and I see it now.
With a long list comprising of hip-hop heavyweights like Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, Big Crit, Drake, Future, B.O.B., J. Cole, A$AP Rocky, Logic, Childish Gambino, and even the 2024 Grammy Rap Album of the Year winner, Killer Mike, Andre's enigmatic influence spans across diverse generations, and he is named as one of the forces that changed the direction of rap, in a time the genre predominantly revolved around gang culture and gun violence. Other acclaimed rappers like Jay-Z, T.I., and Eminem, who haven't cited Andre 3000 as an influence, have at some point praised his lyrical ability, with some publicly naming him among their top 10 rappers of all time. Notably, in a 2023 clip, Bob recounted in detail how Eminem reacted when he played him the verse Andre 3K dropped on their 2013 joint, Play the Guitar.
I remember when I was in the studio with Eminem, and I played Eminem how to play the guitar. And I remember M being like, you just never know where he gonna land at. You know what I'm saying? When I played it, and it's like, I know what he meant when he said that, because first of all, you gotta put this in perspective. I grew up listening to Eminem. This nigga was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
He was that nigga, dog. And it's like, you know, we in a politically correct in society now, so you know you can't be Eminem now. But it's like he was that nigga, and like I was watching him listen to Andre 3000 verse on my song.
Oh my God.
And he was like, damn, man, it's like you never know where he's gonna land with the flow. And I'm just like, yo, this is wild to me. You know what I'm saying? But I know what he meant by that, because it's like the approach that I'm talking about is like the way Andre approaches verses is like he's like a journalist. Like he's like a journalist, he's like storytelling. And he does the same thing, you know, when you see like battle rap or like metaphor battle, like and they make you go, ooh.
Yeah.
Like he's able to do that just from talking, from his perspective, and you'd be like, damn, I never thought about that.
B.O.B. said in an interview with Beehive TV, Andre's ascendancy also extends past the borders of hip-hop, with R&B artists like Janelle Monáe claiming to be influenced by his work. However, the 48-year-old rapper, record producer, songwriter, and actor's legacy began long before his impact became a catalyst for propelling hip-hop to new heights. Born Andre Lauren Benjamin and raised by a single mother in Atlanta, Georgia, Andre 3000, commonly referred to as 3 Stacks, picked up rapping at the young age of 16 in 1992. After meeting Antoine Patton, now called Big Boy, at the Lenox Square shopping mall in Atlanta. The duo attended the same high school and connected over a shared interest in bars and rhymes, which led them to form 2 Shades Deep, a group that later morphed into Outkast and became the most iconic rap duo hip-hop saw at the time. By 1994, Andre, who went by Dre then, and Big Boy were already on the lips of America when they released their first studio album, Southern play Alistica de la Music, as it immediately caught on with the public and received both critical and commercial acclaim, going platinum and winning the duo a Best New Rap Group Source Award by 1995. This win catapulted Outkast to instant notoriety because of the circumstances in which they snatched it. The 1995 Source Awards nomination list was unlike any other year. The East Coast and West Coast beef was at the peak of its life cycle, with tensions rising between P. Diddy's Bad Boy Records and Suge Knight's Death Row label, who both had artists nominated in the very category Outkast competed for. Although some critics have claimed the choice to give the Best New Artist crown to Andre and Big Boy that year was purely diplomatic, to avoid things imploding into a gunfight between the warring East Coast and West Coast of the show, Outkast snatched the moment with grace, and from there began a meteoric rise to the upper echelons of American rap. The South got something to say, Andre 3000 said to end his bold speech to the New York crowd, as they booed in disapproval of Outkast's win that night, and he meant it. Outkast played an undeniable role in opening the door for other southbound voices to penetrate hip-hop's mainstream cadre. Their debut album, Southern play Alistica de la Music, carried the essence of Atlanta in the gospel-influenced tracks produced by fellow Atlanta-born artiste, Organized Noise, and this inspired many to turn towards rappers from the region in search of this fresh sound. As the Southern hip-hop duo worked to prove their credential, spawning a near-flawless discography over the next 12 years from their emergence, Andre 3000 became the star of the group for the strange mix of electricity and gravitas and singular flair his verses brought. A flair the game had never before witnessed. Outkast went on to become one of the most influential hip-hop groups of all time, selling 25 million records between 6 studio albums, earning 6 Grammy Awards, and making it to Pitchfork's, Rolling Stone's, and Billboard's ranking of the top 20 greatest music groups of all time. Andre and Big Boy were not afraid to experiment, and this was reflected in their fusion of rap with funk, psychedelia, jazz, and techno, infused with memorable melodic choruses and hard-hitting lyricism that rocked airwaves until the group seemingly split in 2007 when the world needed them the most. Regardless of Outkast's sudden disappearance from the scene, and Andre 3000's lack of an album in his solo career, his pen could not be held down, thanks to his era-defining verses on songs by Frank Ocean, Erykah Badu, Beyoncé, and Kanye West. This otherworldly feature run soon made him one of the most coveted guest verses in hip-hop, with everyone wanting a piece of his extraterrestrial poetics, but only a few getting it regardless of their status. In the wake of Outkast's split, the Atlanta-born MC pursued a passion for fashion he had held from the beginning of his professional career. Andre's choice of style frequently sparked controversy around his sexuality and alliances, but he maintained that his weirdness was all an artistic expression, and nothing more. In his own words, at the end of the day, it's your world. Other people's opinion about how you look is just opinion. It's all about how you feel. It's all a conversation, and you speak with your clothes. Many have drawn lines between Andre 3000's preference for chunky eyewear and flowing fabrics to the outlook of other Atlanta-bred superstars like Gucci Mane and Young Thug. However, to the surprise of fans, when the rapper launched his clothing line, Benjamin Bixby, the apparels lacked the mystique Andre 3000 had come to be synonymous with, making his rebellion against the industry more evident. Andre's GOAT status was loudly echoed when he and Big Boy celebrated Outkast's 20th birthday with a brief reunion that hip-hop fans had been craving since 2007. After not being on stage for 10 years, the duo headlined Coachella before going on an 18-leg victory lap tour to thank fans for rocking with them through their iconic career. Subsequently, Andre's magical guest verses became less and less frequent, bringing his GOAT status into question, and the announcement of his first solo album, New Blue Sun, in 2023 didn't help it. After a 17-year hiatus, the iconic MC announced a body of work, but with a twist that broke the hearts of many hip-hop fans. Andre 3K sadly dumped rap, instead choosing to play the flute on the album, claiming it was the way the wind blew him. Regardless of having no bars in it, New Blue Suns charted on Billboard's top 200 album charts and spawned one Hot 100 single, adding to Andre's legacy. While some say his inconsistency disqualifies him from being the best rapper to ever do it, others hold that his lyrical prowess remains unbeaten through the years. But what do you say? Is Andre 3000 the best rapper of all time? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to enjoy more content like this. Until the next one, thanks for watching.